Hello and welcome back. We are about to open our third box of Spiritforged. As I'm recording this, there's a chance that we don't have the other two boxes up on the channel yet. I actually streamed me opening them, and it was a pretty good time, but I'm currently in the process of editing the VOD for that so we can get them up here on this channel. We pulled some pretty wild stuff. I still have one more box on the way as well, so we're not done yet. Alright, let's see what we've got for pack 1. We've got an Eager Drakehound, a Navori Scout, a Chemtech Cask, a Zonpunk, Yordle Explorer, Corrupt Enforcer, Sand Shifter, Bay Dragon, Recurve Bow, a Power Nexus, a Foil Disarming Rake, a Lucian Merciless, and a Rek'Sai Swarm Queen. Very curious what everyone has decided to play this set. I'm still at a toss up on who I want to play that's new. I have kind of revamped my Annie deck, and actually got a second in my first Nexus night of the set. So it's the equipment thing has been a very fun process. This game almost feels completely different, and it's refreshing. You've got a Guardian of the Passage, an Aphelios, and a Piercing Light. Currently trying to get the cards together to obviously build Draven. I'm a big fan of the purple-red playstyle, but don't exactly feel like dropping $50 a card for some of these cards, because the prices for singles right now are absolutely insane. I'm hoping to pull some things to build out Rek'Sai, because that's the other one that I really want to play. So hopefully we get some red Rek'Sai here. Yellow Rek'Sai is not very great. Super cool art, but we've got a Fey Dragon, an Assembly Rig, and a Trove Golem. Oh, right off the bat, already we've got another Chaos Rune. We're getting quite close to finishing the playset now, all from pulled, so that's exciting. Purple is by far my favorite rune choice, or sorry, chaos, if you want to be that way. Here, we'll leave this here for our hits. I have one more box from pre-order on the way. And that one's from the official Riot raffle, so hopefully we get blessed with that one soon. It hasn't shipped yet, but soon. You've got Sacred Shears, a Jace. This is an amazing card if you're playing anything blue, and an Orange Sivir. I actually don't know that I've seen Orange Sivir yet. When I conquer after an attack, if you assign 5 or more excess damage to enemy units, you may deal that much. So kind of like Tryndamere, I guess. In a way. She has a very expensive power cost. Jeez. 3 body recycles. She has deflect too, but damn. In one of our 2 boxes we did already, we actually pulled the signature set, and I kind of lost my shit. Because at the time that we pulled it, it was a $2,000 card on market. It has since gone down to, I think, like $1,000 now, which is still absolutely insane. And we've got an On the Hunt. This is a very Sivir-centered box, it seems. Kind of hoping for Azir's signature spell, because that has been another very fun legend to play. Kind of got the stuff to half-ass build it minus the signatures, and ooh, that yellow Azir, accelerate and send all your units, all your sand soldiers. It's kind of a blast. Frigid Touch, Serrated Dirk, Eye of the Herald, Yordle Explorer, Overzealous Fan, Joelfish, Drop Border, Drag Under. We've got a foiled Called Shot, a red Rengar, and an Edge of Night. In my revamped Annie that I built out, there's actually a Rengar in there. Uh, the deck I built out revolves around hidden cards and just reaction spells. And it won me last night. This card won me second place last night. He's a very fun interaction. Royal Entourage, Gearhead, Blood Rush, Honest Broker, Direwing, Doran's Ring, Laurent Duelist, Treasure Hoard, Perched Grimworm, Pocket. Oh, that foil is actually really nice. When you control this battlefield, friendly repeat costs one less. I've got a Zon Punk and a Lucian Legend. I think Lucian's got a lot of potential, but I think he'll start shining later in the set. I think we'll finally start doing a little more different Riftbound content rather than just opening packs. Thinking about recording my deck profile from my skirmish, or not my skirmish, my Nexus night last night. We've got a Janna, a Marching Orders, and a Rek'Sai Breacher. This is what we needed. One of the cards. Now we just need the signatures. The art on this card, though, such a big fan. I don't think we've gotten any wild hits other than the rune yet, but we still got a lot of packs left, so the hope is not gone. We've got a Frostcoat Cub, Armed Assailant, Wonk, Dauntless Vanguard, Master Bingwin, Bonds of Strength, Doran's Blade, Ruin Runner, Death Grip, Emperor's Dais, Harpoon Squad Hollow. We've got a Rumble Hot-Headed and a Hysteric's Gauge. You know, there really is something therapeutic about opening packs. I forgot how much I missed just opening card packs as a kid. So much nostalgia from just like opening Yu-Gi-Oh! And now that, you know, it's based on a game that I've played for over half of my existence on this planet. Because I started playing League when I was 12 years old. And that's disgusting to think about. Got a Soraka Wanderer. And I started playing League. I first downloaded it in 2009 during the beta. Played a few games. And then stopped playing it until towards the middle of Season 1. And I have not put it down since. So we've been around for a while. For those that are curious, even though you didn't ask, I am an AD carry main. Twitch and Jhin. Well, primarily those are my favorite. Oh, I see something. Oh, just a Renata Legend. Ooh, a Fizz. I need another one of these. And a Shirelia's Requiem. I gotta say, Ornn in this set is going to be absolutely disgusting. I have no clue where to begin even dealing with him. I'm actually going to put some of our other hits out here. Stuff that I'm going to use and whatnot. I think that's a good idea. Alright, here we go. The 12th pack. We are halfway done with the box after this one. Definitely hasn't been as crazy as the other two I opened. The other two were full of alt arts, which, you know, I'm fine with. I can't complain. Because I'm at least getting cards that I need for play, rather than just collect. Because, like, those alt arts, we're not playing with them. Like the expensive ones, anyway. We got a Sentinel Adept, a Drag Under, and a Hextech Anomaly. Alright, here we go. We're on the second half. Give me some Draven cards. Well, there's Draven. Not Draven, but there's Draven. We've got a Hollow Guards, an Action. This card is so incredibly annoying. I have no idea how this passed any of the playtest, but we got a Rill. I think this might be one of the best orange cards in the game's entirety. Like, even with any sort of future sets, I think this will just... Akshan will be just an incredible hold. Because, I mean, not only can he use, you know, the equipment and whatnot, but it's about the denial of your opponent, too. Because, you know, you steal someone's seal, you can't really use it, but unless it's for, like, hiding cards and whatnot, but it stops them from using it. And if your opponent is running 3 and only draws 1, they're kind of shit out of luck. You got a Legion Quartermaster, a J Redarda, and the Zero Drive. I am very interested to see how this card exactly works and plays out. The art is fantastic on it too. The whole banishing mechanic it's an interesting one to get behind. Next pack. There's actually a pretty big event that I'm going to in the middle of March. So I'm hoping to have a couple different options that I'll be able to play when I finally decide what I want to play. By the time that gets here, I've got a Bubblebot, a Bard, and a Sivir Legend. This is, I'm telling you, this is a Sivir box. Which I think Sivir's good, but I feel like they kind of made her to use Aurora specifically, rather than like make her be able to be played multiple ways, because she's kind of like a hold deck from what I've gathered, but holding with low might units on purple orange is a little interesting. You've got a drop border, a Trinity Force, very fun card, and a Vex. You know, it's so fun to make this content, but man, I am so behind on editing any of it. So who knows when we'll actually end up seeing this. The date today is February 18th. So I'm more so saying that for my own amusement, for when I do upload this. Oh, I see something. Oh, it's an Ezreal. Blue Orange, Speak of the Devil. This card is insane. Oh, and an Altar Lucian. It's my favorite Lucian skin too. Also, can I just say, this playmat and the Lunar New Year set that they put out with Aurelia was so cool. I also will upload a video of the unboxing of that, because I opened that on stream too. We've got a Hollow Frostcoat Cub. We've got a Void Burrower. And we have a Red Draven. Not the expensive one, but in my opinion, I think Red Draven is a little better. You know, the Purple Draven's cool, but if you're a selfish player like me, having your opponent get anything whatsoever when Draven inevitably dies due to how much just board clear and surprise might there is, why would you want to give your opponent a point, you know? I don't know though, we'll see. Because I'm really wanting to play a Miracle Draven. We've got a Sea Monkey Hollow, a Switcheroo, and a Yone. Yone is a pretty cool card. So is this little guy. You know, with the introduction of Vex into the game, and spoiler alert, her being on the art of Unleashed, so kind of just, you know, means that she's going to be a playable legend. I'm very excited to play her. We've got a Forecaster, Armed Assailant, Feral Strength, Loyal Pup, Bonds of Strength, Punch First, the Paper Tree, Sudden Storm, Unsung Hero, oh, a foil Sudden Storm, The foil on this one really pops. Under Titan. Awesome card. Ooh. And another green Aurelia. I pulled one of these in my first pre-rift. I think she's still a pretty pricey card too. I did just order another Under Titan to build out the Rek'Sai that I want. So I have an extra. But that's okay. It was the mat, you know, we pulled the Aurelia because of the mat. That's what it was. I definitely think my chases this set are the Altar Rek'Sai Legend. That's like my favorite art in the game so far. It looks so good. That's what made me actually want to play her. We've got a Fiora Peerless, a needlessly large Yordle. Ooh, and an Altar Ezreal. Blue Ez. That's a pretty cool pull, if I say so myself. Which I would not mind pulling a couple purple Ezreals because that is not a cheap card. We've got a Cloth Armor, a Serrated Dirk, Guardian of the Passage, Called Shot, Honest Broker, Combat Chef, Doran's Ring, Strike Down, Poro Snacks, a Veiled Temple, a Loyal Pup. We've got a Jax Legend, and a Heart of Dark Ice. This card's broken, especially since it's a gear. Gives a unit +3 this turn. I'm gonna be building a Spiritforged Ari, and I think I may be putting this in it. Ari hasn't been doing too well, but I think it's just because people aren't building her correctly. Because all the deck lists I'm seeing are like so complex when, like, in all reality you just need gear and a blue Ornn. And I think you would cook, because no one can deal with Ornn right now, especially with Spellsonger. It's over. We've got another blue Ezreal. I'm you but weaker. Altar of Memories. Oh, and a Relentless Pursuit. That's nice to have. Alrighty, here we go. The last pack of the box. Do we pull an Altar Rek'Sai? Do we pull an Altar Signature? We've got a Frigid Touch, a Detonate, a Royal Entourage, Bubblebot, Sea Monkey, Treasure Hunter, Laurent Duelist, Sunken Temple, Experimental Hexplate, Coal, a Hollow Paper Tree. I'm going to be using that. We've got a Azir Ascendant, and here we go. And there's an Ornn Legend, and a Chaos Rune. Alrighty, so not terrible, not incredible, but I'll take it. Got a few things that I'll actually be able to use, so we'll take it. Like I said, I also have one more box coming, so we will have yet another one on this channel at some point, whether that's in the streamed format or the solely recorded format. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back next time with another box, and hopefully more Riftbound content, like some deck profiles and stuff. And with that, until next time, bye.